Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. Today we're going to take a look here at the energy for today, just information that you may need to get through the rest of your day. I went walking this morning, so I didn't do the morning energy reading, but this is midday. And if you saw, the card of the day today in the shorts was Graveyard, Unnecessary Fear. Unnecessary fear. So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, spirits and angels, please allow me to look for message here for the Aries collective. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So the Graveyard card in the Halloween Oracle deck speaks to the graveyard and how in some cultures and traditions the graveyard is always sought out to be spooky and scary. And we always have ghost stories and hauntings around said graveyards, right? But then we have some cultures where the graveyard is a place of reverence and remembrance, and where you gather to remember your ancestors and honor them, right? There are people who go and have dinners there and light candles and decorate them and clean them off. And so it makes you wonder, wouldn't you want to get guidance from someone who's been here before, right? And why was this always made to be so scary and haunting? Today is a full moon. It's a full moon in Aries, matter of fact, and I'm pretty sure the graveyards in New Orleans will probably be very busy because if you think about it, graveyard dirt in certain spell works, and most spell work, is used for protection, not for curses or hexing. It's used to protect, and in some cases even bring wealth or luck. And if you get the graveyard dirt from your ancestors, it is supposed to be even more powerful. So the card is unnecessary fear. Unnecessary fear. Where in your life do you have some sort of unnecessary fear? Maybe somebody has told you something and you've stuck with it and that's all you've believed. Or you have a fear from some sort of societal norm that you really might not have even been through, but you've heard you should be afraid of this thing, okay? There's nothing really to fear on this side at all, okay, even on the other side. But everybody likes to make things scary because what happens when you become afraid of things? You tend to lock up and freeze and get stuck and stagnant and you don't move at all. And so that is, if I wanted to keep you in the same place your whole life, that is probably the tactic that I would use. I would teach you that there's a lot to be afraid of. So you would play small and safe and stay inside of a cute little box or cubicle and not venture off and do anything grand or great. So today, the question is, where or what are you fearing that is completely unnecessary if you stop and think about it? Okay, so let's get into it, Aries. All right, so I'm going to pull one from the wisdom of the oracle to give you some wisdom along with that graveyard energy. I will be doing 2 more readings today. One for the weekly, which may be kind of shorter because I'm also going to be doing one for the full moon. The full moon will be in like full illumination tonight around 11 p.m. or 11:30 p.m. I want to say Eastern time, and I'm going to check that again. So let's take a look here. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I did some meditation this morning and I cleared my mind. Went for a walk. It was beautiful. This full moon energy can feel very intense, especially for us Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. But again, intensity does not mean to be stagnant or stuck. Use that energy. It is energy. It is fuel for you, okay? So let's see here. Look at that. Number 18, that came out quick, and it is Serendipity. Serendipity. Let's see. So I cut myself picking up a piece of glass. That's why I got a Band-Aid there. Serendipity. So this says here, opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. Beautiful. So the oracle's message says you've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence, right now, okay? As a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. The relationship message here says Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. And you have met or you are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring you into your life, wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. And then the prosperity message is a short one, so I'm going to read it. It says, you are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful. For the stars are aligned in your favor, and for fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. So I love this combination. Love this combination, especially on a full moon day, right? Because even look at here in the background of this tombstone, the moon is there. So I really feel like this is pulling you in, Aries collective. This is a time to act, right? Exploring the wildness is at the bottom of the deck. This is a time to act on your dreams, your goals, because you're being supported by the divine here with the serendipity. This is about alignment. You're always supported when you're in alignment. Let me just say that. You are always supported when you are in alignment. What is alignment? It is authenticity. That is how you are always in alignment. If you can be authentic and true to yourself, you are being true to the divine. You are being true to God. You are being true to the God within you. Okay? That is how magic is created. That is how magic is made. You can manifest, you can meditate, you can meditate hours and hours a day. But it's that simple shift into the person that you were designed to be, who you came here to be, that creates magic, okay? So the graveyard energy is saying, let go of any unnecessary fears and step into your power, okay? Step into your power and allow magic to happen, to flourish for you. So let's see here. What is the energy today for Aries? What is the advice? What is the message that they need? King of Wands, there it is. Okay, beautiful. You know why? King of Wands is very powerful, okay? Very powerful. Wherever he points his wand, he executes and creates wherever his heart desires, whatever he's passionate about. So the King of Wands is a visionary leader. He sees something in his mind's eye, he thinks it up, and then he takes action. And then he enlists other people to help him create as well. He becomes a person that people turn to for inspiration, maybe even creativity, or even leadership, right? When somebody comes to someone, mentorship is the word I'm trying to look for. Even somebody comes to someone for advice and guidance, they can lead them in the direction that they need to go, okay? King of Wands energy here. So this is you, Aries, Leo energy, very strong. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, very strong energy here. Spirit is wanting you to step into some sort of creative pursuit and take action on it. At the bottom, what is at the bottom of that? We have the full card, Aries energy. 9 of Pentacles is in the challenge position, and then also the Page of Swords came out with it. So 9 of Pentacles is all about luxury, abundance, financial independence, great health, beauty, if even. Enjoy, and this could be physical health, right? And enjoying the fruits of your labor, luxury. If I didn't say that already, Page of Swords can be you exploring something new that gets you extremely excited, something that you're learning, you're asking questions about. This also could be people asking questions about you, which is why we sometimes call it the spying card. But the Page of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles in the challenge position makes me believe that there is some new pursuit that you have to go after, or something that is calling to you that could bring in a lot of abundance and lucrative luxurious energy, okay, especially to your bank account. 9 of Pentacles is almost the 10, right? So this is a very abundant energy. This is the energy where right before, this could be a single woman, single man energy as well, right before you meet someone and you combine those assets. But by yourself, you're doing very well. Remember that this type of wealth always starts with a thought, a vibration, a mindset, an assumption. I am, so therefore I am. Okay, 9 of Pentacles energy. Let's see here. What is the challenge? What is advice? No, I'm so sorry. I said, what is the challenge? We just did that. What does Spirit want you to know and focus on? What does Spirit want you to know and focus on? There we have it. Justice at the bottom of the deck, Libra energy. Are we still in Libra season? We are. We're still in Libra season. And what we have here, the Devil and the 8 of Cups. I'm happy that this came out together. This is showing literally walking away or leaving behind the emotions and fears, literally unfounded fear, unnecessary fear, the overall energy that came out. 8 of Cups, you're leaving behind what no longer is serving you, that is keeping you stuck, that is keeping you from utilizing your power, that King of Wands energy. This could be a lot of trauma, turmoil, breakups. This could be thoughts that are not serving you, emotions that are not serving you, things that you carry with you. The Devil energy always wants to try to keep you stuck in an illusion. Remember though, it is just an illusion. Just an illusion. These people feel like they're trapped and stuck, but really they can slip these chains from over their necks. It's an illusion that they're trapped. They're not. And I promise you, this devil is not going to come chase you. Not like in the movies. It's not. Because there's so many people who are in fear. They don't need to chase you. They move to the next. This is why I tell people all the time, you don't have to be afraid of ghosts and ghouls and all these other things and these hauntings. Do they happen? Yes, they do. But what gets you in the energy to be susceptible to those things? Fear. Fear. The devil doesn't have to chase anyone, right? Because there are people who are living in fear and you automatically gravitate towards that devil energy. That is how if you are not afraid, you overcome it. Period. That is it. Okay? So when people tell you about, oh, you're going to get haunted, I live in New Orleans. Okay? We know a lot about that. If you are in the energy of fear, you attract it to you. Same thing with a thought. Okay? If you're permeating that thought and you talk about your fears all the time, guess what? They usually come true. This is why you release fear. This is why you release fear and regain your power back and get into alignment with the thing that you desire. All right? In the past position, let's see. We have the Hangman and we have it in reverse. And I like this. The Hangman speaks to a pause in action. So you can see your surroundings. You can see what's around you or even your thought process, regaining it. Because the Hangman is a spiritual awakening. When it is upright in this way and he is suspended and hanging upside down, he is becoming enlightened, okay, with the energy of source, okay? So all knowledge. And this is why sometimes people get frustrated about feeling like they're not moving forward or not moving backwards. It's because your spirit guides are wanting you to see something, okay? They're wanting you to become awareness of what it is that you need to become aware of. And then once that happens, it's in reverse and then you can move forward or go on the journey that you're meant to go or the direction that you need to go in. Well, this came out in this direction for you, Aries, in the past position. So in the recent past, I feel like somebody has been becoming aware of what it is that they are desiring in the direction that they're moving in. So this is Pisces energy as well. We're having an Aries full moon, meaning we just had a Pisces full moon, okay? So there could have been something around that full moon time through that eclipse energy that you have become aware of, a direction, a creative pursuit, a person. And so now with the King of Wands energy on this full moon, it is asking you, it is time to take action in that direction. Show me clearly. So crowning you, Aries, is the Star card. So this is a card of healing. This is a card of your faith and your optimism and hope being restored after some sort of tower experience, catastrophic experience. some sort of change. It could have been a tower situation, even through your psyche, through your mind, through your mental, where now you're thinking differently. Okay, the tower comes to clear out. It doesn't come to just, it's not just like to destroy something. It comes to clear. It could feel abrupt and painful and you could not expect it or see it coming. A lot of times there are signs, but it definitely comes to clear out. And the star is right after the tower in the tarot, and it comes to restore your faith and see that this had to happen so you can get to here, right? It's not a punishment. We're just trying to make your path clear. So this is a beautiful energy. The star could also be success and recognition. Okay, it also could be your dreams coming true. We have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Prayers being answered, more like. Oh, wow, beautiful. In the future position, what is coming to you, Aries? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. A seed that you are planting is going to manifest into pure abundance. Nine of Pentacles was in the challenge position. So when I'm seeing, before we even get into that, and let's go back here. The Nine of Pentacles being in the challenge position, now that we see the Ten of Pentacles is in the future position, this is about someone being aware of their own internal abundance. Okay? It's almost like you're learning your God-given abundance, like who you are, what you were born to be abundant, right? It's not outside of yourself. It is inside of yourself. And you're having difficulties understanding that. And that's the only thing that is keeping you in lack, is not being aware that you have the abundance already inside of you. You were born with it. So now we have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in the future position. Once that seed has been planted of that knowledge, that creation, right? Or even if this is some sort of business venture, anything like that, and you've come to the full awareness that you create your own abundance, okay? Or I would say tune into it, because it's already there. It's nothing you're creating. You tune into it. It's like changing the dial on the radio. You tune into that frequency of abundance. It's already there. It already exists. You're just choosing which form that you get to experience. And are you going to kind of keep thinking in lackful thoughts? Right? Then you're tuning into the frequency of lack. Even though you still are abundant in another timeline, in another, you understand? You're just moving. And if you change that dial this way, I am abundant, you turn into that frequency. This is what is coming towards you, Aries. There's something here that is helping you if you can push through these unnecessary fears that are leading you to this abundant project, business, or just windfall of energy of money coming through. This is for Aries. So yeah, this is where you're at. This makes sense. Five of Pentacles. Feeling challenged financially, feeling alone, feeling drained, feeling bogged down. But this is your energy at the moment. Whether this is emotional, depression, whether this is actually financial, which can go hand in hand. This is why the Nine of Pentacles, again, is in the challenge position here. There's something, your spirit guides, someone is trying to get you to understand that the abundance is not outside of yourself. You're depressed. You're in this lackful energy because you feel that you are missing something. The only thing that you're missing is recognizing that you hold the power. That you hold the power. In your environment, we have the Six of Cups. And right when I was saying spirit guides, I was feeling this energy. Now, the Six of Cups can be a friend, a lover from the past, or someone here who is giving you the same love that you give out. It could be, but I feel like this is someone who is supporting you. Someone here who could have been an adult when you were a child, but it could be on the other side. Six of Cups energy is the spirit guide energy who is loving you, helping you, trying to teach you and show you from the other side. But you have to tune in. You have to listen. A great way to do that is to communicate. And I said actually that was going to be the next video I was going to do on the Patreon, to communicate to your spirit guides and allow them to show you the way. Show you the way, show you the path. You're being supported and cared for, even if you feel like you're not. I feel like that's why the Six of Cups is coming here. All right. We have the Fool card and the Seven of Wands. So taking a leap of faith and being afraid that there will be opposition or pushback. Things too difficult for you to get through on this new journey or into receiving said abundance, okay? The Fool says that you have this intuitive nudge that you need to be taking on something new or going in a new direction, a new journey. The Seven of Wands could be the negative thoughts or thought process or even people in your energy who are making it difficult for you to go on that journey, that new step. So let's see here. What's the outcome in the near future? What's in the outcome? I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Four of Pentacles. So I feel like there's going to be a real breakthrough in a scarcity type of mindset. Now we say scarcity as in wealth or money, but it's just in all areas of your life. All areas of abundance, there is scarcity. So what I mean by that, I mean that there is a good card in the Goddess of African Goddess Oracle deck where it says you go to the ocean with a thimble for water when that ocean is vast, right? And so that is the Four of Pentacles energy. I'm afraid maybe I might not get this, or I'm afraid that, you know, if I invest this money or spend this, it won't come back to me. So I'm going to hold on to the little bit I have, but I'm not making any money, and eventually I'm going to have to spend this money, and then I'm afraid again, right? This is a scarcity mindset. I'm holding on to what I have and afraid that because I might not get more. Well, the Ace of Swords says there's a breakthrough of that. There is a breakthrough in that thought process. And in you doing that, it leads you to this Page of Wands, which is the beginning stages before you get to the King. So for this to come out as the overall energy and advice, your spirit guides are trying to move you into this boss type of energy, Aries. It starts with a creative nudge or push or excitement, something that you're very passionate about and you're excited, you're just getting started, but you can't start until you have clarity of mind or some sort of mental breakthrough around this scarcity mindset of holding back. And I can tell it's scarcity because the Nine of Pentacles is in the challenge position. You are born to expand. You are born to come here to expand and to experience expansion. If that's the very reason why there's an opposite energy, an opposite force who's trying to keep you inside of a box, that is trying to keep you inside of a pay grade or working for this one or a 9 to 5 or that is the very reason, because you were literally born here to expand. So you are just hearing that alone, you're going to be waking up to that knowledge and stepping into this power. That is not what is wanted of you, but that is what you are supposed to be doing, okay? When I say wanted of you, I'm talking about from the world. Okay, remember that we are not of the world. We live in this world, but we are not of this world, okay? We are visiting here, okay? We are, there you go, thank you for the thumbs up. We are visiting this planet. We are not of this world, okay? You are gods, goddesses, being, you have all that energy inside of you, and that is why it's being stripped from you to make you forget, right? And you have to remember who you are and stand in that power. And get out of this energy, because it's only going to keep causing this energy. Notice the Four of Pentacles comes first and then the 5. When you live in an energy of scarcity and fear and lack, you will eventually get here and wonder how you got here. Wonder how you got here. I don't know. How did I get here? Well, how did I get broke? How did I get poor? How did I get here? Well, it's because you were afraid. You were afraid to try new things. You were afraid to invest. You were afraid to take risks. Right? The energy supports that. Remember, the universe supports expansion. Those things lead to expansion. And if you're not doing them, then you're just going to be drained. Okay? All right. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Take care. Bye.